Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today, we are recording on a Saturday, and we had a very special, fun night last night, and it is because we finally got to see the Demon Slayer movie.
Part one. Mugen Castle.
Of three. Mugen Castle.
Yeah,
Infinity Castle.
Infinity. It's Mugen.
Sure.
It's Mugen, man.
Okay. As always, I will be one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. It's another BEA
beautiful day.
Thoughts on the movie?
It was good. It was just overarching good. I think that I had a couple issues with it, but we can get to that as we move on. But overall, probably like a solid 7.8 out of 10.
Yeah. Can we just say the movie looked good the whole entire time?
Visual animation, amazing.
Yes. It looked phenomenal.
I think so a little backstory. I only watched the first season of Demon Slayer, and then we were watching the movie last night, and we had planned this out like a week and a half ago, maybe, to watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I guess I should catch up. And then life happened, and it was busy. And then I think the night before the movie, I was still just finishing Mugen's Train. So I was like, shit. So I had to go through the entertainment district. I had to go through the swordsmith village. And then I also had to go through the Hashira training arc all in one day. Like, he called me an hour before the movie. He's like, yo, are you there yet? I'm like, I'm at home watching the final episode. Like, I need you to shut up right now. So
Dude, he legit sped around Demon Slayer in like a few days.
Yeah. So it was all very fresh for me.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, I forgot how often they use, I don't know if it's like CG, but like almost like the 3D, like not the same
it's
art
like
style.
Rotoscoping type of deal. Like Ufotable, the studio does CG so well.
They do it really well. And I think
except for the Swordsman Village arc, that was not good.
Sure. I think it's done better than most anime, as we've talked about.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
But with the movie, the reason why I was bringing it up is the only part I was like, is Muzen's flesh cocoon.
Yeah.
That, I was like, this feels a little Kaiju number 8 intro-y.
I think it's trying to make it look super grotesque.
Which they did.
Yeah.
They achieved that really well, and I can appreciate that. I think it was just jarring because it was the whole screen rather than the other parts where it's usually just like a little bit tidbit here or there.
Yeah. Going into like the plot and everything, I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know what fights were going to happen, and the fights themselves like surprised me.
Yeah. Did you not expect them, or were they just like better than you expected?
I just didn't expect the matchups.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fair.
So what did we start off like? Everyone's transported to the castle. Everyone's like freaking out.
Yeah.
Shit. Everyone's kind of locked into, the Hashiras, our main trio.
And your goat. You gotta love your guy.
My
Zenitsu. Fucking eyes open on the way down.
God damn. We're gonna talk about him later.
Yeah.
But I think we don't really need to talk about too much about like the small things. But the first major conflict we see is Shinobu, the insect Hashira, versus upper rank number 2.
Number Dos. And
number 2.
That guy's sick. I love that guy. He's my favorite guy.
Yeah. That's the guy who did in her sister, where all her rage comes from.
One-chan.
Well, actually, no. Secondary, the family, her family got destroyed by a demon.
And all her disciples except for Kano.
Yeah.
So there's a reason for her to be angry, but I think we saw that kind of like palace that is where upper rank 2 is earlier in the seasons. We saw that's like at the very bottom. Like if you fall all the way down, like that's just kind of the bottom out. And man, it looks sick. I love that he's like a church leader, like a religious leader, basically.
Yeah, that was in his backstory too. I forgot what the church was called, but because like he was born with like rainbow eyes and like white hair and like pale skin, everyone's like, this is a god. Like but like as a kid, he's just sitting there getting praise. He's like, there's no God.
Yeah, I'm not hearing the voices of God or Buddha. Like, you guys are all idiots, basically.
Yeah, and he's like, I feel so sad for you guys.
Yeah, and I think his church was like the faith of the enlightened ones or something like that. And he basically, at a very young age, felt sorry for all these people for being so dumb that they've been around for so long and they still believe in God and stuff. And at a certain point, he became a demon. And now his idea of bringing them to enlightenment, which is what they always came to him for because he was, you know, the voices of God and stuff like that, is to just kill them
and eat them.
And
So
eat them.
they're part of him. So they're along for the journey, which, you know, in a sick, twisted way, it makes sense. I see where he's coming from.
You can't feel fear. You can't feel pain if you're dead.
Exactly. They live on in him.
I think when we talk about these fights, though, I think this one was probably the second best. Yeah. I think
There's only 3 fights.
I know, that's what I mean. I think it's the middle. I was going to say second best, but then I was like, oh, but it's also like the second worst. So like, yeah, I think rank 2 out of the 3 for me.
Yeah. Well, I think in terms of the actual like fight itself, I would put it last.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But in terms of like, you know, the story of the characters, I'd put it second, like in the middle.
I think they did really well with the storyline because,
Yeah.
okay, Demon Slayer follows the regular trajectory where Demon Slayer fights Demon, big battle, Demon gets upper hand, Demon Slayer battles back with their heart, kills Demon. We get Demon backstory as they disintegrate.
Yep. It's always the backstories.
And that's it. That's the formula. They haven't strayed from that. Like they're still running in this.
Yep.
And it's good. I enjoy that formula. It's all right.
Yeah, we get a showcase of a lot of Shinobu's abilities. I like how her, like, you know, I guess insect Hashira, all her like breathing styles are like horsefly, dragonfly,
Yeah.
centipede,
the bumblebee, like whatever.
That shit was fucking cool. And like, because her thing is poison, right? She's like smaller. She can't really decapitate demons. Her sword itself is like a toothpick and everything.
Yeah, it's like barbed on the end.
And like we see how like she like makes the poison on the fly too. I don't understand how it works, but it's pretty cool how like to see it.
She like twists it in the sheath so that it like activates the different poisons. And I thought when she did like a spinning thing where like she was spinning it in the sheath and everything, and they then said, "Oh, you're mixing the poison." So I thought that was cool. If that's a case where she has to mix it up.
That'd be that's pretty cool.
But throughout the fight, the upper rank 2, I forget his name, but rank 2 is basically stating how quick Shinobu is, because Shinobu is I think fastest that he's fought, or close to the fastest Hashira that he's fought. And they go toe to toe for a while, but the poison just, every time she poisons him, he just gets more resilient to it and it recovers faster.
Yeah,
and faster.
he's too strong with demon. Yeah. The poison works, but then he just like decomposes it, neutralizes it, and everything. But we also see his demon art. Yeah. I think his demon art is extremely OP.
Yeah.
Because it's literally ice. He freezes his blood, and that turns to mist.
And he sprays it with his fans.
Yeah, and then you breathe that shit in. Great. Now you got demon blood art in your lungs. And he even said like, yeah, your lungs go into necrosis.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, you're literally like he's targeting the lungs. And if you watch JoJo, they have Hamon breathing style. Okay. Dio, his ice thing that fucks up the breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, that actually reminded me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures when I was like watching that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, if you've ever gone for a run in the cold, it sucks. Like every breath hurts, and that's basically what this was. And he had some cool visuals with it, with like the frozen lotuses and stuff like that. But
the showcase was Shinobu.
Realistically, he didn't do much. Like we didn't really see him fight that much, to be honest.
Yeah. Because like when you really think about upper rank 2, man, that's
the
pretty
third
strong.
Most powerful demon, right?
That's pretty fucking strong, dude. And like it was legit Shinobu versus him. It was mono. Usually in Demon Slayers, you need to gang up on these guys. Like you gotta jump him Jujutsu Kaisen style.
Yeah, every fight has been multiple people against the demon. So there wasn't really a chance.
I had a feeling either like someone was gonna barge in and join in on the fight, or if this continues on, she would bite the dust.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have both, right?
Yeah, I kind of both. But like, basically, what happens is like, you know, he's complimenting on how quick she is, like, and she even got quicker. But then like, as soon as she like, you know, backs away, she actually gets sliced too.
Yeah,
he's caught up to the speed. Shinobu gets sliced from like her like collarbone down to her ribs,
down
and,
to
like,
waist.
her lung gets perforated too.
Yeah.
He's like, but she like stands up because she's, you know, she sees her sister and she's like, get up. Like if you want to beat him, if you want to kill him, you got to do it, right?
Yeah, there's no trying, just do it.
Yeah, and then like she gets up, even the demon's like, oh shit, good job, damn, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, he's crying. He's like, I feel so sorry for you pitiful creatures. Like, let me enlighten you.
I like how carefree he is.
Yeah, he when they first saw him, and Shinobu was flashing back to when her sister was describing the demon that killed her. She was like, oh, it looks like the demon that's like had blood dropped on his head. He's got a carefree smile and he speaks with like a gentle cadence. And I was like, dude, this guy's just an asshole. Yeah, he's just clowning you guys.
He's such a dick, dude. Yeah. But then she unleashes her like final technique, which was like sting of the centipedes or something?
Yeah, it's the 100-stepped centipede or something.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. She just goes on like goddamn flurry all around the room and like goes to the point where she like thrust her her sword into him, like into the ceiling. Then she like jumps, boom, stabs him in the ceiling. He's there, and she's just like, "Why won't the poison work?" I'm like, "Oh no, oh shit,
Yeah, it was so sick watching it because every footstep that she would take is like crunching the bridge underneath her, like
breaking everything.
They're running on the wall, like super sick. And then all of that, and he's just like, and then hugs her to death. Just like,
dude, yeah, he literally is like, oh, like you did such a good job. I'm like, oh my god, man.
And of course, who witnesses it?
Her disciple Kanao.
Yeah, Kanao comes in and is like, oh my god. Shinobu looks up, and then Upper Rank 2's absorbing her, but we've kind of seen them eating, like feasting a lot.
Yeah.
But Upper Rank 2 is just literally
like you see Shinobu's dead body like getting like just
absorbed
inside. Like I think he did that just to fuck with her.
Yeah, it has to be because like it's such a crazy visual that she's just like floating into his body and disintegrating, and kind of obviously freaks out, tries to go for the attack, and he's like, hey, don't do that while I'm trying to eat her. He's like, what an asshole.
So I think the formula for this for me is that like if someone's going to do well against the demon, they need the mark.
Yeah.
Tanjiro has the mark. I forgot the Mist Hashira.
Yeah,
he got
Totoko?
the mark. I don't know. I forgot his name.
Totoko.
Oh yeah. Tokido. Yeah.
Tokido. Yeah.
And the Love Hashira, she got her mark as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Shinobu, I didn't see a mark appear on her at all.
No, she never got the mark.
Maybe she was just too blind by rage the whole time.
Maybe.
And also, there's no the 100 steps of the centipede was cool, but it wasn't no like Rengoku cool, because his last attack, Rengoku, it was his name, bro. Like if your final attack is like something related
named
to your
after
name,
you,
that's fucking lit. I'm like, you most likely have a chance of winning.
I mean, did Rengoku?
Yeah, 0 for 1 so far.
You most likely have a chance. 0 for 1. Yeah,
but that's Shinobu. Like, sad. I know. I'm glad that they did it. Mm-hmm. They have to show the Hashira's losing.
Yeah, some of them have to die.
Yeah.
Right. And we already had some die, right? Rengoku, right? And we obviously had the singing one, the one with
the flashy guy.
Yeah, the flashy guy, the guy with 3 wives.
The sound Hashira.
The sound, not singing. Yeah. He's not dead.
I'm surprised he lived, to be honest. But like,
one arm cut off.
He's pretty much out of commission.
Well, he was training them in the training arc, though.
Yeah.
But we have to see some of them because it obviously is a struggle. And again, we're first movie of 3. This is Hashira versus Upper Ranks Part 1, and then the second one is Hashira versus Upper Ranks Part 2.
Yeah.
And then the last movie is the fight against Muzan. And there's only 2 other fights in this movie. This movie was 2.5 hours. And you have to remember that most of the stuff in between the fights is them running in the Infinity Castle. That's it. It's not like story progression. We've progressed the story. We're at the point of
this is the final climax. Yeah.
Right. So it is just fighting, running along, kill a demon or two, fighting. Like that's it. And it's good. It's
Can
fun.
we talk? The visuals of Infinity Castle are freaking insane, dude. It's like buildings are popping up left, right, vertically, horizontally.
Yeah, they're moving around,
they're like
and
folding
shit.
into each other, like legit like a cube, but like it's infinite. It's like a tesseract inside.
You see people fighting on the ceilings and the walls, and then you jump off, but you're actually like reversed gravity.
They're using I forgot the demon assistance, like a demon art where he can like locate people. I forgot his name. The green hair kind of sounds like Tanjiro and everything.
Yeah.
And we see that the crows are actually inside the Infinity Castle because I forgot the master's name. Oh my god, I've got so many names.
Ubishiaki or whatever.
Ubishiaki.
Yeah.
The son is still alive.
Yeah, because in the explosion, it was the two daughters and the wife.
Yeah, his heir. It's so sad. The guy's like, yeah. My dad, my mom, my two sisters, they sacrificed themselves. I'm like, God damn, man.
But in the whole time during this, him and I thought it was his other sisters.
I think the two younger sisters.
The two younger sisters, they're all in like one room, giant parchment ink, and they have like the blood seal on them from like the doctor's assistant.
Yeah, dude. They're trying to map the Infinity Castle.
They're talking about like floor 100, floor 97, verticality 37, 27, and they're like, how do you keep track of this? Like, you guys are
like
crazy.
You actually see them falter. Like, there's no way. They're like, no, I gotta do it. This is actually do or die for everybody, even like the support.
And they're layering all of these sheets on top of each other and connecting them.
Crazy,
dude. It's super cool to see
like,
what the rest of the core are doing.
You legit see the scale of things. You're like, even like as a viewer, I'm like, dude, that's impossible, man. Like, I'm like, how? There's no way that you can locate anybody in here. But like,
there's no way. And
they did a good job showing that.
The birds with the doctor's assistants, Tomoya,
yeah.
Tomoya is the doctor.
Yeah.
The assistant, when he's looking and he has the vision through the crows and everything, you can basically see the signals from the demon blood arts, so you can see how strong or how weak they are. But like every demon will give off a signal.
Yeah, it's just like small red dots, like from like a bird's eye view or something.
But small is in perspective, because throughout the Infinity Castle, throughout the crows, you see them sometimes, and there's 5, I think they stated, massive ones, like fucking taking up the whole realm.
They're like aura. They're like, it's like planet-sized level.
Yeah, it's
like
insane. And it's super cool to see.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dragon Ball Z when you look at the power scaling. You're like, oh my fucking god, what is that?
Yeah. So when we look down, we see the one that obviously is Shinobu's fighting and losing to, and that's kind of that fight. But the next fight along the way, we see one, and it's a solo 1v1 fight, as we talked about, and it's between your goat,
the goat Zenitsu
versus I forget his name.
Fuck man, Amagai. I think it's Amagai.
Yeah. The co-successor to Thunder Breathing.
Yep. Upper rank 6. It was his senior, I guess.
His
senpai when they were in the thunder breathing school. And so it was a big plot twist because you saw it like in the Hashira training arc. Zenitsu read the note, and you just see him locked in from that point on. So what happened was his senpai turned into a demon.
Yep.
Except the demon blood and everything. And because of like the shame and like the shame it brought his grandpa, who was the previous Thunder Hashira, he committed seppuku on himself, solo by himself. And like, I didn't know this, but like, what you should do is when you commit seppuku, you should have someone ready on hand to behead you, because like the thing is, you legit stab yourself, guts fly out, and you're just suffering. So since the grandpa did by himself solo, the guy was like had a drawn out death. Yeah. And like Zenitsu was he was devastated. Sad, devastated, depressed, pissed.
Yeah. And finally he's able to fight without being asleep, which is nice.
Yeah. The whole time too, he's legit just like running, walking. He's like, hey, I know you're there.
Yeah, he kept saying like, I know he's here. Where is he?
He's like,
he's here. I know you're here. Come out.
It's like, yeah, damn. Yeah. So we get introduced to him like, in terms of emotional ties to this upper rank, we don't really care too much about him because like we just get introduced to him right here in this movie.
He's also filler upper rank. He is upper rank 6, sure, but he is filler placeholder upper rank because the past upper rank 6 died.
Yep.
They were the ones in the entertainment district. I think that was 6.
I think 6. Yeah. So 6 and 4, maybe? I don't know.
No, I think they were both 6.
Oh, they were both 6?
Yeah, because 4 was the
the
swordsmith.
The boil head.
Yeah, boil head. And then 5 was the
fish guy.
The
mermaid,
boss.
The mermaid guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's a placeholder. He's not like as strong, didn't get there on his own merit really.
So the cool thing is like, Zenitsu like hated him but also respected him because the guy was like good in thunder breathing. They both were the successors. Yeah. But Amagai hated Zenitsu because the whole entire thing is their dynamic is that Zenitsu, he only knows one form of thunder breathing.
The first form mastered.
Yeah. But then Amagai, he knows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He knows the rest of the forms, but he couldn't do number 1. Yeah. So like they complemented each other, and that's why the grandpa like chose them both to succeed thunder breathing.
And also with the grandpa, he did it to, like you said, complement each other. But he also always told Zenitsu like, hey, be more like Amagai, be more like your senpai, because he like saw how hard the senpai worked and all these things, and like did still respect him. But through Amagai's eyes, the grandpa just like disrespected the shit out of him because he didn't care. He was like, how dare you make me on the same level, a co-successor, as this trash, worthless scum.
Only one form where I know like 5 other forms.
And
I see where he's coming from.
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
And that being said, even like the other people in the thunder breathing school, they said, oh, even towards Amagai, who thinks he's so good and great, he can't master the first form and everything's based out of the first form. So really he ain't all that either. Yeah. So they both got their shit talking. Yeah. You know?
It just, Amagai's more arrogant in that way, where he's like, I deserve this and everything. But then like we see in his backstory that like, what's it called? He faces off. Well, I wouldn't say he faces off. We just see the end result of him and upper rank 1.
Yeah. I don't even know if they faced off. I think he just fucking shat his pants.
He massacred everybody, and like upper rank 1's like, here's the blood, man. You better accept it.
Yeah, don't spill a drop, or your head and your torso will be severed.
He didn't really give him much of a choice. No. Hey, you don't accept it, you die.
That's a choice. Everybody else died. That's a choice.
So yeah, we didn't, not much. We just see him accept the blood, and he, fast forward today, upper rank 6. I like their fight. I think their fight was cool.
Rank number 3 for me. It was my least favorite of this. I think it was a good fight. I think it was cool.
Yeah.
I actually really like the way that they paced the fight versus the backstories getting into it with Shinobu's fight as well. Same thing. I like the pacing, and
I think that's the luxury of a movie. You can take as long as you want with these fights, and if it's too long, let's shorten it a little bit.
Yeah. So I think that for that, I enjoy the fight in that way. I think that the dual thunder breathing, it was fine. I'm not the biggest fan of mimic fights. They were like obviously not a mimic because it's one form versus the other 5, but it still is just kind of thunder breathing. One is an into in a full frontal assault. The other one can kind of like step around and dodge and all these different things.
Yeah.
But in premise, I like it. It was cool.
Honestly, thunder breathing itself, I think like the animators just love it. They make it look so good.
It looks awesome.
The sound effects, the sound design, the aesthetics of it, so good. And like we get a showcase of all of the rest of thunder breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 look phenomenal. We even see Amagai's what's it called, demon art, which unfortunately it's kind of basically like, hey, like it's still thunder, but like if I like pierce you, like it cracks your skin and flesh, like lightning is just coursing through you, and like it enhances
the already there thunder breathing, which
it
is
also
like,
makes it look blue. I'm like,
that's true. Yeah,
I liked it when they clashed their swords. Like Zenitsu's blade, I think it was like black, but like with lightning designs on it, which are yellow, and his was like yellow, but with like black lightning.
Yeah,
It could be the other way around, but like their swords are like contrast each other.
Yeah, they're counter based.
They contrast each other. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the fight because mainly it gave progression to Zenitsu. That's the main thing.
Yeah, he finally gets his moment to shine in the whole entire show. This is actually it for him.
Because I've disliked Zenitsu like up to this point. He's just been like a whiny little baby, and every single anime has a character like this. I've already like referenced it, but Rudy in Log Horizon, same thing. I just don't like that type of character. But finally, like, he broke out of that for me.
Yeah.
And he's like super cool, super locked in. I think he's super caring towards the Gramps and like everything. And the fight progresses to the point that obviously Amagai is winning. And that being said, he's winning because Zenitsu seems like he's kind of holding something back based on trying to break through to Amagai, that like he was well respected. Gramps did love him. He did think better of him, all these things, but Amagai is just not getting it. And it finally reaches a snapping point where Zenitsu, he releases his new ability.
Yeah, freaking Amagai like fucks him up and he starts falling. Falling down like this long corridor.
Yeah.
And Zenitsu,
vertical corridor, I guess.
Zenitsu's like, you know what? Let's fucking lock in. And it's we don't exactly know the name yet, but we just see, because it's a square corridor, you just see a spiral going up and up and up, and oh my god, it looks so cool, dude.
It just looked like the regular Thunderclap Flash, but like something different, because there was a giant fucking dragon made out of electricity coming through.
I forgot what it was called. It's like Fire of the Thunder Dragon or something.
Yeah, I think it's Fire Thunder Dragon. Like literally just.
It looked, dude,
insane.
A fucking dragon, dude.
Yeah. We've seen the water dragon, but now we have a fucking thunder dragon.
And it was thunder breathing number 7.
Yeah, Form 7.
Form 7. Even like, and it just basically fucks up Amagai, and he's like,
yeah,
what? That Master taught you number 7. No wonder he always favored you.
Yeah.
And so like it kind of shows how like conceited he is, like how how deluded he is, and like this guy is trash. He doesn't deserve anything. So like the Master taught him a little bit something extra in secret.
But unfortunately for Amagai, it wasn't anything from the Master. It was Zenitsu's training, and he created the 7th form.
Damn.
Like Amagai was like, oh, it's a secret form. No. Zenitsu taught himself and created the Thunder Flame Dragon or whatever it is. Sick. Like amazing. Like that's crazy. We haven't seen anybody come up with their own like forms as of yet, I don't think.
I think the Hashiras, we've seen them, but like someone other than the Hashiras.
Sure, yeah. It's just, it decapitates Amagai, and as he's falling, Amagai's whole thing of why he became a demon, whatever else in the first place, was if I'm alive, I can win. Yeah. If you get beat down, if you get shit kicked, if you whatever else, as long as you're alive, you can come back and win at a certain point. And while this is happening, he gets decapitated and he's dying, obviously. Zenitsu is absolutely trucked because he's so tired from it all. He's falling down the same shaft, and Amagai's like, haha, I didn't lose. You're going to die with me. Like, we must have, like, whatever.
So
right?
petty.
But then the doctor's assistant, again, we keep forgetting his name, but
I'm going to look it up.
He shows up in the shaft, grabs Zenitsu, looks over to Amagai and is like, isn't dying alone so fucking pathetic?
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, he's so...
Yeah. He's like...
Okay. Tamayo is the doctor.
Doctor, yeah.
Yushiro's
like, yeah, isn't dying alone so pathetic? And then grabs Zenitsu, saves him, and Amagai's just there falling to his death, like by himself.
Yelling. I was like, God, that is so
That's hard.
Savage,
That's cold.
Bro.
So, kind of, Zenitsu's out of commission now. Obviously, Shinobu's dead, and Kano is fighting up rank 2, which I don't see going well unless she gets help. And we see a little bit of side characters. Like, we have, like, what's his name, Murata?
Yeah, Murata, the guy in the Hashira training arc that got kind of a focus, too. And, like, he's there. He's defending Yushiro and Zenitsu as, like, Yushiro's, like, tending to Zenitsu's wounds.
Because he's got, like, the crackling thunder going up.
Yeah, you
and,
actually
like,
see
in his eye.
It's kind of like poison, too. It just keeps going. Once it goes into his eyes, he's fucked. Yeah. But, like, you know, he saved him, and, like... I think we see like someone else use water breathing, but like it didn't look as good.
It was Murata. I think he used water breathing. He was like, "Oh, form 2 whirlpool or whatever."
It looks so bitch.
It's just a regular slice.
But like it worked.
It worked. And the whole time Murata's like trying to tell Yushiro how to like, save him, do all these things, and Yushiro's like, I'm a demon. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, he's not saying it out loud. He's just like, dude, you don't matter to me. Like, I'll save Zenitsu if I want to. Like, chill. So all this time we saw the Wind Hashira for half a second at the beginning. He's just fighting regular old demons, yelling his usual thing, which is like, why can't I find an upper rank to fight? And then the
Gyomei and Tokido are together.
They're running.
And they're fucking beelining it.
Yeah, they don't know where they're going. They're just going.
The whole entire time, they've just been running.
Yeah, and then Love and Serpent.
Yeah,
they're also just running. They're fighting.
Oh yeah,
Serpent's kind of protecting her.
Yeah, the Serpent Hashira, the Snake Hashira. I think he likes
Love Hashira.
Love Hashira. I forgot her name, man.
There's so
Kanoji. Kanoji.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so they're gonna be a pair together, and they're gonna rush around, and then we see Tanjiro and Giyu together. They've been together since the very beginning. We didn't really touch too much, but like they water Hashiras,
Yeah,
they were there from the very beginning of the show. Now they're gonna be there for the final end of the show. So they're running together, and goddamn, they get ambushed by Akaza.
Yeah,
woo!
Man, this
round 2
whole time they haven't really fought anything, and they have, I forget the instrument that she plays, but like the controller of the Infinity Castle. Yeah. She's been trying to split them up, so she'll be like put a portal underneath Tanjiro, and then he's got to like climb up to get back to Gyu, so they're not split up and stuff. But at a certain point, I think she was like, fuck it. And Akaza just shows up and like is about to full send. And this is probably 2/3, maybe halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie is this fight.
It's so cool.
And I will say there is certain points in it that we haven't touched on, which is like the side things where all the regular fodder demon slayers are like trying to protect the Hashira, not because they need protection, but it's to preserve the Hashira's strength. So as Tokito and Gyomei are like running through, the like fodder will like kill off the other small demons so that they save their strength for the big ones, which I think was a good, nice touch. Right?
That's their job.
But you'd think it was like, you can literally just fucking one shot this guy. Why wouldn't you do
exactly?
it?
Just like oops, there we go.
Oh yeah, Genya's here as well. The fucking Glock guy, the sawed-off shotgun,
the American style breathing.
Yeah, he's there. We haven't seen him since the beginning. He just showed up, and he's like, "Where's my big brother?"
Yeah, he's gonna meet up with his big brother. That's for sure.
But we're at the fight now.
Yeah, and man, dude, it looks so good. Akaza's like style, like I don't know, Soryu style fighting, all that shit, and he initially targets Tanjiro.
Yep. And
Tanjiro is actually able to fend him off, and like even slice off his arms too. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, even Gyu was like, he's definitely on par with a Hashira.
I'm like, oh, I guess.
I mean,
lower Hashira.
He's got a mark.
I guess he's on par with Shinobu because she's not that good.
I mean, he's on par with the ones that died, right? He hasn't died yet.
True.
So they fight, and one thing that I always think about with Akaza is the unarmed combat is so cool. Like they did such a good job with it.
It's badass, dude.
And the sound effects, like all of the punches going through and the shockwaves and like the buildings crumbling, it just feels so good.
Yeah, dude, their fight like takes place like I got them like miles upon miles. They're like hitting each other, they get flown back, meet there, hit each other, get flown back, or like they're just running around and just slashing each other. It's so good.
I also like that the animators can do whatever the fuck they want with this because they're in like this infinity magic castle.
So anything goes, man.
Anything goes. You can go flying for miles. Who gives a shit? like there's no realism, which is so sick about this.
Yeah, it's a great setting. It's a great setting.
And the whole time we have this kind of color palette that's being used as well. That like anytime Akaza's on the screen and then you have like Tanjiro or Gyu, there's almost this divide in color where Akaza is this blue, like he's like
bluish purple thing.
Yeah, and this light is kind of hovering over him or around him, and then Tanjiro and Gyu are this red orange kind of like flame color, and it's cool to see because when they fight, it also has that.
Yeah, I don't know how we want to like talk about the fight because like it went on for like an hour or something. Like it was basically at the end of the day, Akaza kind of separated Giyu from Tanjiro. Like just sent him
flying.
Flying. So it was like it was Akaza versus Tanjiro for a little bit, and he's just dogging Tanjiro too.
Yeah, and Tanjiro kind of clocks that these attacks from Akaza are almost like magnets. Like they're just auto heat seeking towards these like humans' vitals. And even in the earlier fights and whatever it is, he's not reacting. Like Akaza's not reacting. He's just already almost predicting. So it's like you're gonna slash the neck. He's already ready to defend it.
Kind of like Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Z.
100%. And that's what we kind of always get to around these fights.
So like the whole entire time, like Giyu comes back and Tanjiro's kind of watching them. He's like, what is this like magnet reacting to? Like, is it the fighting spirit? Is it like, because
he brought that up in the fight against Rick.
Yeah. Is it the murderous intent? Like, what is going on? Like, how is he reacting to this? Right.
Yeah. And he kind of flashes back to some conversations with Inosuke about the murderous intent. But the main one that sticks out and we get more backstory on is this transparent world. And we kind of had Akaza talk about the higher world, and it's kind of the same, but the transparent world is essentially something his father kind of taught him, but he didn't know he was teaching him,
like Tanjiro's father.
Tanjiro's father, about how he can still do the dance in the cold even though he's frail and old. And that's when you are learning and training, you're learning all these movements, and then as you start to master it, you cut out everything you don't need. So you don't need vision, you cut it out. You don't need hearing, you cut it out. You don't need your hands, you cut out any blood and oxygen going there. Like, it's minimizing all effort for maximum force. It's just Ultra Instinct. Like,
so Akaza's doing Ultra Instinct, and like what Tanjiro is trying to achieve is mastered Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, it's Ultra Instinct sign, and also trying to hide his own like killing intent, fighting spirit. He is also trying to minimize anything that he could give Akaza a heads up that he's going to attack him.
Yeah, and like what also clues him into this is like he kind of jumps into their fight, and like Akaza is actually like knows that he's coming up behind him and is right about to like sideswipe his side. Yeah. But then Tanjiro's like, he's like, holy shit, I'm gonna die. But then like he's able to dodge it because his mind was solely focused on dodging, not counterattacking, not attacking, straight dodging. So then that clues him into like everything.
Yeah, he minimized everything else.
Yeah, and then what happens after that is like I think like Akaza and Giyu start like battling it out, and like he does this like, I forgot what the move was called, but he activates like a bunch of himself, and he just starts like punching everywhere.
Yeah, his ultimate technique, it was like shadow form or something, and all these holograms of him basically show up, and like you said, I think it was like 5 attacks per second Q was saying, or like 100 attacks per second,
or like 10, or like something like that. And he just punches everywhere, and it just sends like projectiles everywhere. It's like, it's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, but also it just looks so cool and done so well. Like you see where they are, it just gets absolutely demolished. Even Giyu's like, because we see a showcase of all like the water techniques. He's like, and like Dead Calm was the one he used in the very beginning in season 1.
11th form.
Yeah. He's like, I don't even think Dead Calm can like, deflect all this. So he's using Dead Calm and everything. You see the tranquil water scene behind him. You see him deflect everything, but then he still gets hit by some, right?
Just the non-vital ones.
Yeah, he's like, dude, it's impossible to like dodge or deflect these, right? And like you see him after the Akaza's attack is done, he's kneeling down. He's like, oh God, right? And Akaza's like, it's like, oh wow, I'm surprised you were able to like avoid the ones that like were gonna hit your vital ones.
Yeah, the non-fatal ones go through, and then in the smoke behind, Tanjiro's just kind of creeping up.
So like because Tanjiro was like reflecting, doing all those flashbacks, he's actually like able to go to that like heightened transparent world, and like he actually dodged everything. Yeah,
you see like the muscle fibers from Akaza go as he's like punching, so he knows the projectile's coming from there.
He's like, everything's in slow motion. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
And
so then he dodges them all.
So like Akaza's just like talking down to Giyu, right? And you just see Giyu's like, he doesn't know it's Tanjiro. Tanjiro's like slowly creeping up.
He's like, behead him now.
He's like, you can kill him right now. Yeah. And Tanjiro's like, I'm gonna behead you, Akaza. He just fucking just yells it out. He's like, oh my god, bro. Everyone started laughing in the theaters.
Yeah, and Akaza the whole time, he was like, I didn't even think that anybody could survive that, like other than like a Hashira who deflected it. But he goes and they kind of have a toe-to-toe moment there for a second, and the whole time Akaza's freaking. He's like I don't sense anything from this guy. Yeah,
because underneath Akaza is like a compass sort of thing that like kind of showcases like his abilities, and like if someone's there, he can see them, right?
Yeah, the magnetic thing is the compass.
Tanjiro's basically invisible, so he's freaking the fuck out. But then like we kind of see the climax of the fight. Tanjiro's been doing his like hemo. What's it called?
Hinokami Kagura.
Yeah, dude, he said that so many freaking times.
Yeah, the entire fight. It's like I'm never forgetting
He's able to like cut off. He's able to behead Akaza.
Yes. Great. Fantastic. That's amazing. That's how you kill a demon, right?
Yeah, and you see Akaza's head disintegrate. He's like, oh, we did it, guys. Like, high five, Gi, and everything. But turns out, freaking, what's it called? Akaza, he stands up, no head, just stands up and starts fucking throwing punches and kicks. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and again, they go into this whole thing of like, oh, is this another situation like upper rank 4 that you need to decapitate multiple bodies, or upper rank 6 with multiple bodies, and they're like, no, it's actually just Akaza trying to evolve to the point of Muzan where his head is no longer a weak point. Like he no longer.
Dude, the weak point's in his ass, bro. I swear to God, it's always in the ass.
It's always in the ass.
No one expects it.
But we get that, and he's kind of fighting headless. And I will say, this happened 45 minutes left of the movie.
Yeah, dude.
And as we were talking about, this is the last fight. This is the last fucking fight, and there's 45 more minutes of headless Akaza. And like, as we said, the formula, we kind of get Akaza's whole backstory. Why he is the way he is. He was like a criminal. His father died. He hung himself because he was like, his son was stealing Akaza. Akaza gets saved by this other guy who's got a sick daughter. He takes care of the daughter. Like the whole backstory. And more or less it was good.
It was nice. Like you really like connected with Akaza the whole entire time.
And that's where he learned his kind of hand-to-hand combat. And he's now mastered it over the next few centuries or whatever it is.
7 centuries or something.
So that's kind of where we're at with this whole backstory. That's the shortened version. Just remember that this is like 30 to 40 minutes of this backstory.
This is literally 2 to 3 episodes worth of content right here.
Personally, I think that it dragged a little bit. I was talking to Jeffrey about it, and I was saying that the pacing of the Shinobu with the rank 2 backstory, as well as Amagai with Zenitsu background, I think that was great pacing. This kind of felt like it dragged just a little bit.
Personally, I didn't mind it. I was like, dude, sweet. Even though it's longer, more Demon Slayer content, right?
That's fair.
This is a good time. I'm enjoying this, dude.
Yeah. I like the backstory. It made me feel for Amagai and everything. It just, again, dragged. But that's my own personal take on it.
Yeah. I thought it was great. You see, like, you know, he lived a life of like, because he was poor, he was like a delinquent, you know, he had to steal and everything.
Yeah, to get medicine for his father.
And you see him build his life back. And then as soon as his life is like right back on track, he's like, oh my God, things are looking up. Boom. Shit hits the fan.
Rival dojo poisons his family again.
His soon-to-be wife too, and he just goes on a murderous rampage.
He killed 67 people unarmed to the point that they were disfigured beyond recognition with brains, eyeballs, and guts in the ceiling.
Yeah, that's human form. So then, like, he's just warning, and like we see Muzan. He's like, "Well, I heard that there was there's a humongous like murder rampage, and
from a demon, yeah."
And I thought it was one of my demons just going like berserk and everything. Oh. Surprised that's a freaking human.
Yep.
And then he's just like, I'm gonna make 12 demons.
12 Kizuki, yeah.
And like doesn't even talk to Akaza.
Stabs him in the fucking head.
I was like, dude, you didn't even give him a proposition. You just donuts Akaza's head, and even Akaza's like, I don't care anymore. I just do it, do whatever. And then we see him to this day because I think from then he
lost his memories.
I think he lost them or he just repressed them.
He said after he got stabbed in the head, he lost them.
Oh, okay.
So lost memories.
Yeah.
And he said that he lost his memories, but he still found himself on the path of developing strength. Because he wanted to be stronger to save his
dad,
wife,
save his his master, save his wife and everything. And then so basically headless Akaza, we flash forward to the Infinity Castle. He's ready to do that same goddamn attack where sense projectiles everywhere.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he targets himself. He starts punching himself. He's like,
yeah, he's regained all of his memories, and his master, his dad, his wife, they're all like, hey, it's okay. Revert back to, I think his name is Hazuki or something.
Hakuji.
Yeah. Revert back to the Hakuji that we know, that we love. And he then turns on himself and just fucking punches his body, riddles himself with holes. And even then, he starts regenerating. And he starts tearing at the flesh. And he's like, stop regenerating.
Oh, I thought that was so cold and everything, so metal.
And at that point, he kind of, you hear Muzan kind of talking to him being like, no, if you live, you can get stronger. He's like, yeah, you're right. But then his wife's voice overtakes and it's like, come back to us. Thank you for being the one that saved us and all these things. And finally, regeneration stops.
Yeah.
He fades off and he disintegrates. And the funny thing that always happened is whenever a fight happened, the crows throughout the Infinity Castle were like, "Caw!"
Yeah, dude, they just announced
Tanjiro won against Upper Rank 3. Caw!
Oh God, they are unconscious. Caw!
The entire crowd is laughing every time it happens.
It's so funny.
But they go through that, and Tanjiro is unconscious with Gyu.
Gyu's unconscious, dude.
He's unconscious.
It's so funny.
His sword was snapped in half by Akaza. And other than that, that's it. That's the whole movie.
That was 2.5 hours. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm ready for the next one. Probably next year, 2 years.
Well, we need to I think it's next year. I think
they should do it in sequential year
to year. Yeah.
It's gotta be like that.
Well, now my question, and we can kind of hypothesize this because we haven't read anything. We don't know anything. We didn't know anything.
I don't want to know anything, dude.
Firstly, we have Kano and Upper Rank 2. Who goes in and saves her or fights with her?
I think what's going to happen is Upper Rank 2 will be confronted by the Snake Hashira and the Love Hashira. Okay. Mainly because, they're really deeply connected to each other. And Upper Rank 2 will be like, oh, that's so cute and everything. He can use that against them. Or he'll fuck up one. Yeah. And he's like, oh, it's so beautiful. You guys care so much about each other. He doesn't really care. He just wants to kill them, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. And who's Upper Rank 1 fighting?
Upper Rank 1 will fight Gyomei Tokido.
Yeah.
Along with the Wind Hashira. Because I don't see two people taking on Upper Rank 1. That guy looks too crazy.
I think there needs to be Tanjiro.
Dude, he's out of commission. I know he's gonna come.
The hair and the earrings and
he's gonna come back.
Yeah,
for sure. But I feel like the main thing is gonna be 3 Hashiras versus
Gyomei Tokido and I forget his name. Wind Hashira. Yeah. I don't know. I think the whole thing about the Wind Hashira is that he doesn't get to fight an Upper Rank. That's where he's always been. So I do wonder if they stick with that and he just never gets to fight an Upper Rank.
That'd be so sad, dude. He's just perpetually angry.
Well, yeah, because the other side of it is you're missing 2 characters. Genya, is he going to join for the fight?
He will. I don't see him doing much, and we haven't seen much of. I forgot his name. Inosuke. Yeah,
that's the other person.
So we're also missing one more thing.
Yeah.
Upper Rank 4, the teleporting guitar lady. Someone needs to take her out.
That's not Upper Rank 4.
She's number 4. Yeah, she's number 4 now.
Oh, she replaced 4. I'm still thinking of of Swordsmith. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, someone needs to take care of this fucking Mugen Castle.
I feel like that's got to be Inosuke.
Yeah, but the problem is I hope they do. I hope the fight itself isn't her just like, oh, I'm here. Ooh, boom, 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 boom.
I think that
I hope it's a good fight.
Really good in the first season with the guy who does the drums and it spins.
Yeah.
I think another fight like that would be interesting, but like the whole city. But I agree with you. If it's just like teleporting, it's like a little less. At the
same time, upper rank 4, that's strong.
Well, it's the same as the fear guy, the emotion guy from the Swordsmith. He was 4.
Yeah, but like, that's not like something only one person can handle. You
no,
need
of course
multiple not. People.
Of course. I'm just saying, I think maybe that would be Inosuke, the wind, and like Genya.
Maybe.
But, or maybe that's the serpent in love.
Nah, I don't think so.
You're placing money on.
I guarantee Serpent Love are gonna fight upper rank 2.
Okay. All right.
I bet you $20.
I was like, how sure are you?
I bet you $20.
I'll bet you a bubble tea. How about that?
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I think overall, like I said, I just think it's like a good 7.8. Like it's definitely a good movie.
I give it an 8.5. Honestly, nice. I enjoyed it. Okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it was just the one part that dragged a bit for me, and beyond that, it was fine. I really enjoyed everything else with no downsides. Again, the flesh cocoon. Again,
we never said spoiler warnings. Just spoiler warnings.
Spoiler warnings. Yeah. This whole time, again, Muzan has turned into this flesh cocoon that's like hidden somewhere, and they're searching for him because he's trying to deconstruct the drug that Tamaya
administered.
Yeah, like put into his body so that he can stay as a demon. The one person that we haven't actually mentioned is Nezuko.
Yeah.
Do you think she shows up in the next 2 movies?
Yeah, she's got to show up.
In the Infinity Castle.
Yeah, she's got to show up. Dude, oh yeah, I forgot the whole Nezuko. She's under the care of the old Water Hashira.
Kadaki or whatever her name is.
Dude, I thought he was going to kill her.
Yeah, he looks over. He doesn't even look over. He says it under his breath. She's like sweating and he's like, oh, I wonder if this drug will actually like turn her back to human. That like disables all of Muzan's plans, sets him back to square one if she like is just human. And he just looks and he's like, fucking kill her. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I was like, oh my god, because like he was sweating the whole entire time. I was, like, you know, like contemplating. I'm like, dude, he's gonna kill her. He's gonna fucking kill her.
Contemplating killing her though.
Because like when you really think about it, if he offs Nezuko,
sure, yeah,
that. You know, Muzan's plan is
plan back to nil. It's as if she's human because she's not.
Exactly.
She's dead.
I was like, is he gonna kill her? He's gonna fucking kill her?
No, he's not gonna fucking kill her. He's just fucking kill her. I was like, dude, calm down. All right, we need Nezuko. I didn't even know Nezuko got burned during the Swordsmith Village, like right at the end.
Yeah.
And could walk in the sun. I saw that and I was like, if she was dead, I would have read about it by now. So she is not dead. She survives the sun somehow.
Yep.
They're not gonna just fucking kill her like that. They're not gonna have her Urokadaki just fucking decapitate her.
Anyways, that was the movie. Great movie.
It was really good.
Watch it.
Big suggestion here. If you're going to watch it and you have the time, go in theaters. It is phenomenal on the big screen. There's a lot of movies that I would say that you could just wait till it comes out at home. This looked good on the big screen.
Oh, for sure.
Very good. That would be my big suggestion. So.
Big ups to the movie theaters, man.
But thank you all for tuning in. That was our Demon Slayer experience at the movie theaters, and let us know what you thought.
We're gonna have 2 more of these.
2 more over the next couple of years. So let us know what you thought down below. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, thank you all for tuning in. We'll catch you later.
Peace. Guys.